Hey guys, what's up? It's being a contest entry for Davidsaquariums. It's going to be a run through of all my equipment, and yeah, so let's get to it. So in the tank I have two Corallia 1050s. They are pointed in a direction so they make a circular water flow. The reason I got them is because I was recommended by many reefers to get them because of the cost effectiveness and because they are just reliable. So yeah, that's why I got the Corallia 1050s. For lighting, I have one Ecotech Radion. It's a XR30 Generation 2. I got this one because I had a couple of choices and it just got really complicated, and I found this one for 400 bucks. So it's cheaper than what it goes for retail, and basically it's just most cost effective for what I was trying to do. So yeah, that's why I got that. And I would have had halides, but I was getting a lot of temperature issues and I didn't want to get a chiller, so I found this guy, so I grabbed it. So yeah, that's lighting. In the corner back here you'll see an overflow box. This is an eShops overflow box. I believe it's a 1200 or 800. Basically it has a U-tube at the top, and it creates a siphon and sucks up all the water from the tank and sends it down to the sump. So now we're going to be in the sump, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and down here it's pretty simple. It's not too complicated. In the left hand corner you'll see a 4-inch needle wheel impeller skimmer. It's a Reef Octopus NWB 1110 skimmer. It's really reliable, it's cost effective, and a lot of reefers recommended it. That's the reason I got it. And I mean, it's like a really good skimmer. I just love it. And so yeah, that's that. Up here I got two syringes, and these two syringes have a special job. One of them doses alkalinity and one of them doses calcium. The right one doses alkalinity, the left doses calcium. Basically, I put my amount of calcium, my daily amount of calcium and alkalinity in there, and they just drip into the tank, and that's how I dose my calcium and alkalinity. I don't dose magnesium because my Aqua Vitro salt is like super magnesium saturated, and my magnesium stays like at 1600. But anyways, that's another video. Down here, you'll see that I got some Chaeto and a MaxiJet down there. So let's go to the MaxiJet first. The MaxiJet is basically a MaxiJet 400, and behind the Chaeto I have another MaxiJet, which is a MaxiJet 600. The 400 runs my carbon and the 600 runs my biopellets. I got MaxiJets because they're just really cheap and they are reliable and they do their job. They're not the quietest pumps, but in the future I'm definitely going to switch them out to maybe one big pump or maybe two Cobalt aquatic pumps. These are Marineland MaxiJets. So yeah, the Chaeto's in there because I was running Chaeto a while ago. I just left it in there. It doesn't really hurt to have it anymore. I just got sick and tired of it because it kept getting clogged in my impellers and in my pumps. So I just have a little bundle in there. But I mean, it's not going to be there for long, so yeah, not much to say on that. But Chaeto is really reliable. It does its job. I mean, you can find it really cheap, sometimes free. It's awesome. Above that, you'll see a little media bag, which is a media bag full of ChemiPure Elite, which is basically carbon and GFO mixed together. This basically removes phosphate and impurities from my tank, and harmful chemicals. I used ChemiPure Elite because I found it at my local fish store for really cheap and I grabbed it. I usually run just carbon, but I tried to give this a shot because I never used it before. But all I gotta say is A+ on it. I mean, it's a really good product. A lot of people recommend it and a lot of people use it, so yeah, that's that. Down here behind that bag is a Rio 2100 return pump. The reason I use Rio is because Rios are, I would say, extremely reliable and extremely durable for the price they sell for. That Rio pump I'm using in there, I've been using for a year now, and no problems, nothing. And that same pump has been used for another 7 years in my dad's old tank. So that is a really old pump. It's been used for a really long time, and it's still running like it's brand new. I mean, there's no problems whatsoever. No sound, no heat, nothing. Not a lot of people recommend Rio pumps, but I mean, I feel that they should. I mean, they're really cheap and they're really reliable. So yeah, that's that. And then that same media bag you see in front of it, that is some export PO4 from Brightwell Aquatics. Basically, this is like some new product they came out with. It's a crouton-looking phosphate-absorbing media. Basically, it just sucks out phosphate from the tank, and it lasts about a year. So I gave this a shot, and it came out to be really well. I got really good results from it, but I switched to biopellets, so I'm gonna get rid of it soon. So yeah, that's that. So now I got one more thing to show you, and then we'll go back to the reactors. So right there, that little blue thing you see, right there, that is a Eheim Jagger heater. That is, I believe it's a 200 watt heater, and it basically is set to 78 degrees, and it's the heater that is calibratable. These heaters I got because they are like one of the most used heaters in aquariums, freshwater or saltwater. I really like that heater. It's kept my aquarium really stable without a controller. I just like the fact that you can calibrate it and stuff. A lot of reefers recommended it, and it's fairly cheap for what it is. I would say fairly. I wouldn't say it's really cheap, but it is kind of fairly cheap. So yeah, that's that. And right here, this light you see is a cheap Walmart lamp fixture that I got for like $5. I use that because it's cheap and it does its job. So yeah, now we're gonna go back to the reactors, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're gonna enter the reactors, but before I get to the reactors, I wanted to show you my JBJ auto top off. I got this auto top off because it's cheap, once again, for what it does. It's really accurate, and also it's not as expensive as a Tunes osmolator. I really wanted to get a Tunes osmolator, but they are really expensive, and for the price they sell for, I might as well get like an MP10 and get rid of my Coryllas. So yeah, that's why I got a JBJ. A lot of people use it, and I was influenced by those people to get that product. So yeah, that's that. Down here you'll see my two reactors. These two reactors are Fosman 150s from Two Little Fishies. They are good reactors, I would say, except for the fact that the elbows, sometimes they break apart. So what I did was I modified it and put some U-tube looking PVC. It's vinyl tubing basically, which I heated up and I bent to make it into a U-tube. It makes it more reliable and it's stronger. Besides that fact, these are really good reactors for the price they sell for. Instead of spending $100 on a reactor, I spent like $40. Got myself a $25 MaxiJet, and boom, I got biopellets running. Same with the other reactor, I spent like $40. Got my MaxiJet for like another $20, and boom, I got carbon running. So yeah, so one runs carbon and one runs biopellets. So yeah, that's about it. I should probably say the biopellets. Basically, the reason I got biopellets was when I first heard about them, I was really curious to see how they work. I don't know, they were always a mystery to me, so I decided to give it a shot. So far, I haven't seen any results, but I have a theory to that. and it's because it's probably my other phosphate media is absorbing all the media, all the phosphate from the water before my bio pellets can. So what I'm going to try to do is get rid of all the other stuff and let my bio pellets kick in. So yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, that's that. That's why I'm running bio pellets, and not a lot of people are using them. I highly encourage other people to use them because I've seen these in action and they are absolutely amazing in action. They are really good for nitrate and phosphate removal, and it allows you to feed heavier, so it allows the corals to grow more, it allows them to color up more, it allows you to have more fish, it allows you to have fatter fish, a higher feeding schedule. So yeah, it's a really good product, and I really recommend it if you can and get them to work. So yeah, that's that. So now we're gonna go back into the front of the tank, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So that's about it. That concludes the video. That's all my equipment I run. I haven't missed a single thing. So yeah, that's what I run, and thanks for watching. I really hope you liked the video. And yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.